Something feels off and you don't know what it is. If you can relate with this, the reading is for you. So I asked my cards this question, and trust me, guys, the cards that intuitively fell are the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the bottom of deck was the Tower. So very clearly, it is like very evident from the cards that you are not in the right state of mind, right? There's I would say there's a lot of swords energy, so there are certain issues that are going in your head, in your mind, right? And let's break them, break the message from these cards. So definitely from the Five of Swords, I can say there's an inner conflict, right? The reasons of that conflict could be external, and we'll talk about it later on. But yes, because of those reasons, there's a huge internal conflict going on in your head. And I could see that you are in this loop of overthinking, overanalyzing. You are not focusing on the reality. You have kind of blindfolded yourselves. You have cooked up scenarios in your head, and you are just going on around them in loops, overthinking, overanalyzing, and not letting the actual scenario come into place. You're just cooking up stories or just exaggerating or over analyzing what is going on in your head, right? And that is highlighted by the Eight of Swords. And again, I could see a very strong deceitful energy. You are self-deceiving yourselves from the Seven of Swords. You are deceiving yourselves into those negative thoughts, into those over-analyzed, over-thought situations, and that is not the right thing to do, right? You are constantly stuck in this loop. You have blindfolded yourselves, you are just focusing on those negative thoughts and scenarios, and you are deceiving yourselves with that every single day. And because of that, I could very clearly see that you have detached yourselves from your surrounding. You want to run away, you want to go away, you're not talking to people, you are not communicating well, right? You're stuck with that conflict in your head, right? And you are not communicating properly. You just want to go away from everywhere. You are emotionally not doing well. Your emotions are heightened. This internal mental conflict of yours has actually made it difficult for you to manage your emotions as well. All right. I'll take the Fool card in two ways. First of all, I'll take it in a way that there has been some sort of an immaturity from your part. The immaturity could be the lack of thinking clearly, the lack of seeing the better options around. That could be an immaturity. But yeah, there's some sort of immaturity at the end, at your end, sorry. And the Tower, which was at the bottom of the deck, is very clearly highlighting that you have got to stop doing this. You have to bring this to an end. You have to break this loop. It's high time now. Get out of this loop of overanalyzing stuff, right? You have got to keep some faith. Here I'll bring in the Fool again. You have got to have some faith, right? You have to believe in certain aspects. You have to believe in yourselves. Stop cooking scenarios in your head. Break that loop. It's high time now that you come out of this cycle. The cycle of deceiving your own selves, deceiving your own thoughts, the cycle of detaching yourselves, completely absorbed in your mental issues and your mental internal conflicts. You have to break this loop, right? And don't bring your ego in between. There is no need for ego, right? Don't bring in your ego. Just try to calm yourselves and break this loop. That is a very, very clear cut message from the Tower card. Before all these issues lead to further problems, it is very important that you break it. You start looking at other options. You start analyzing things from a different angle. Now, here I also asked what it could be that could lead you to such internal conflicts. So the cards that are the cards are the Death and Nine of Cups. So the Death actually fell on its own, and Nine of Cups was the bottom of the deck card. So again, very, very clear message. Things are changing. There is some sort of a change that is happening around you, and you are not ready to accept it, right? And this could be something related to you something it is related to something that you have really desired, like you literally wished for it, you just wanted to have it, right? And you have been dreaming about it, you have been working hard for it, you have been visualizing it so hard that now, if you can, there's a possibility that there are multiple possibilities. One could be that you're not able to achieve it, right? It is not meant for you, and it is asking you to change your goal, change your vision. Things at that end are coming to an end, and you're not ready to accept that, right? Sometimes the death card also says change your perspective, change your approach. So there's a possibility that the thing or that particular uh, dream of yours that you have been aspiring for is meant for you, but it's not exactly the way you have been wishing for. You've got to change your perspective, you've got to change your ways of working towards it, but you are not ready to change, right? You are so much involved in your way of doing things that the fact that either that thing is not meant for you, or you've got to change yourselves, your ways of working towards it, is something that you are not ready to accept. And that is very clear that you are not looking at the reality. You are just getting absorbed in your own thoughts. Why can't I do that? Why can't I have it? What should I do? I'm doing everything right, or where am I going wrong? In these constant loops of doubt, confusion, detachment, improper communication, you're deceiving yourselves, and the tower is very clearly highlighting accept the change, be ready for the change, and break this loop before something difficult happens. Thank you.